Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name's Terry, and this is Meditation Tribe. So, hey, Tribe, how are you today? We will chat and hold space for each other, and then we will meditate. So, thanks, everybody, so much for all the emails and the texts and everything about, I was just like out of it this week. So I hope you guys are taking good care of yourself too. Annie Bear, I was going to come on yesterday, and Annie Bear emailed me or texted me the day before and said, Terry, you need another day. And I was like, okay, I do. You're right. So, oh, Alice, hi. Thank you, Richie. Thank you, Ralph. The sound works good. And thank you, Pamela, for also being so sweet, and Patricia and Jacqueline, everybody who's been just delightful about all this. Yeah, I thought I'd come on just a wee bit early because I saw you guys there and I missed everybody so much. Oh, I love that you do this, Paul. Paul lights a candle for people, which I think is really important. Sometimes I forget about that, lighting that candle. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to have not a disagreement, but we weren't communicating properly with a member of my family. And I lit a candle because my mom always said, if you have words or if you have anything that happens that you're kind of like, disagreement or something, and you need to clear the air, light your candle. So I feel like it's important for many different reasons. Lighting that candle. And I also did a chant yesterday. I did the raw chant. And I don't know what that means, but I'm going to look it up today. So, but it really helped. Like I had to get some energy out of me. And it was like I was going raw. And my windows were open. So I think my neighbors are all wackadoo anyway. We're all kind of independently wackadoo. White Dragon, yay. She's with us again. Thank you, honey. Oh, what show was good? What you guys talking about, Ralph? Was it Annie Bear and Kelly? I think Annie was on with Kelly this week. She's been on with Allie. Annie is rising star. She always has been. Anyway, and Paul's been on a lot. I think White Dragon. Oh, whoops! I just lost everybody. Okay, there it is. Oh, I like this. So, same like Annie Bear says, I burned bay leaves with intention written on one side and thank yous times 3 on the other side. Annie Bear, I love that. Oh, hello, Jen B. Thank you, my love. Good morning, all. May your day be filled with precious love and light. This is what I missed. This is exactly what I missed. Sometimes you don't know how good you got it. Until you spend a couple of days without it. So, Deanne, how are you? Lovely. We have more and more people talking about those eyes opening up too, Deanne. I always think about that when I have a thing about or a vision or something about the eye. I think about your eye. I love that. So, Alice, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's healthy and fine at your house. And Paul, are you still taking care of those kids, running them around? That was so nice of you to do that for your neighbors. So we have a neighborhood like that here too. Everybody's outside at night, talking or during the day. And yesterday I was taking Tyler for a little walk around the block, and I got waylaid by a neighbor. And we stood for a half an hour talking, and that's therapy right there. Barbara, good morning. Nice to see you, my friend. Richie's here. Love Richie. Richie's been on fire. Yeah, interesting. White Dragon Paul says, Terry, lots of behind the scene happenings you think is crazy. But now, wait a bit. Something huge is happening. I hope we hear about it, but doubt it. Yeah, definitely something big happening. There's definitely a lot of energy going on galactically above us. And I started watching some of George's old shows and thinking about what he had to say. And I'm gonna release some more shorts. And sometimes I release a short and I'm like, why did you say so much? Why didn't you just let him talk more? But he got a lot talking in. He's like, yeah, I did fine. Anyway, but George always said that we each of us, our cities or different areas had galactic ships over, and they were just, you couldn't see them. They were in cloak mode. And tomorrow on Saturday, I'm going to have on the beautiful Dr. Gail, Skywalking with Moon, and Diana Oil Painter. So Diana did the pictures, most of the, not the cover art, but the interior designs, illustrations in here. And of course, you guys know Dr. Gail. She's phenomenal. So we're going to talk about her book and whatnot, and she'll answer questions. And so it'll be really nice to have her on and talk about that. I read the book in, I think, 12 hours, maybe 20 hours. It's riveting. I thought it was riveting. I told her I could see a whole series with that. And it's not geared towards young adult, but sometimes like The Lightning Thief and Percy Jackson and whatnot, those books just strike us, and she's at the right place at the right time. So, Kelly Hiller taught you about the bay leaves. Oh, I love that. Okay. And Kelly's going to be on tomorrow too. No, Kelly's going to be on today. My days are all mixed up. Hi, Victor. How are you doing, sir? I love that picture. I was kind of thinking about doing something similar with my my sister. I'm helping her. She's moving into a new apartment, a senior living apartment that I think is going to be really nice for her. And I was trying to figure out some pictures we could hang on the wall, and I've got some really cute pictures from my nephew's graduation party here Sunday. And I was thinking about doing something similar like you have there, Truth Wave. I love that, kind of almost like an Andy Warhol. I'm either going to do that or I'm going to do them in black and white and, blow them up. Lauren, good morning, lovely. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Hello, the beautiful Leslie. How are you doing, Leslie? Yeah, hope everybody rests and plays this weekend for sure. Yeah, you guys, I don't know how much of this was an illness because I definitely ate something, and I think it was a celery leaf. I'm blaming it on the celery leaf that I tried out because it was rather bitter. And let me see what this is. Terry, have you done anything with the third eye atlas coming to our planet? Is that the thing that's coming in, Truth Wave? I haven't. Have you? We should do something on that. I would love that. I do feel like it is what it is. They're coming. And I think they're just getting closer and closer to being here. And, all of us know that they're here, right? All of us have either seen them. Paul works with them. Gail works with them. Patricia, a lot of people here work with the Galactics already. And we'll wake up in the morning and we might not remember everything about it, but we do remember that we've been traveling. So we know they're here, but yeah, they're getting closer and closer. Millie, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. But let me know if I'm wrong about that. Maybe I got the wrong thing coming in here in my brain. Lauren, good morning, sunshine. How are you? You saw some of them? Yeah. I just pulled out a couple of them. It's kind of hard for me to do the shorts. It doesn't work with my brain. Technology does not always work with my brain. Please place your left leg on the list. It feels like it's going to snap. We have a huge baby shower set up tonight and shower tomorrow. Also, my daughter Rena on list with hyper nemesis. Thank you. Oh, hyper nemesis is interesting. I could call a few people in my past a hyper nemesis. All right, Jen B. Left leg. Um, how are your legs? I know for a long time you had some stuff going on with that left leg, and I put left legs, so maybe you have more than one left leg, and your daughter Rena. Let me double check I get her spelling right. Yeah, Rena. Yeah, and the baby shower. That's a lot of energy to extend to do that. Good morning, beautiful Amy. Yeah, you guys have a great weekend, you and Michael. Um, uh, yeah, have fun. Happy birthday. Let's see if BC is around. Yeah, let's do that, man. Um, I'll text her. I've texted her several times, and sometimes she texts me back, and those two could be kind of a little bit trying to shield people that they love. So I don't know what's going on. Denise, good morning, Terry. I loved the channel yesterday. I couldn't leave a comment because I typed 3 times. I loved it. Oh, I'm so glad, Denise, that you loved it. I did that right after I had to go off air. Like got cleaned up, changed my clothes, and went on and did it. And then I sat on it for a day or two, thinking, "Is this just too weird?" But then I thought, "Oh, what the heck? We should totally go into our weirdness, right? Our nemesis, our hyper nemesis mode." Teresa Ford, yes, the energy is popping, popping. My body just jerks for no reason. It's not painful, scary at all. Somatic healing type stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Just all of a sudden you'll see your arm go up, especially in meditation. Sometimes I'll just, a lot of times I rock. And that's kind of a Kundalini thing when you start rocking, especially when I channel, I rock a lot. I know I do. But, and in meditations, I rock. I rock. But but you'll kind of see it coming in like that. So don't be alarmed. I mean, make sure you talk to your doctors. This is entertainment only. But it's not uncommon for that somatic healing to happen. And plus, we're incorporating all this new crystalline energy into our physical forms. They're talking about the 12 strands of DNA that are being incorporated, which were already here. They called it junk DNA. But so it's all coming online. I was watching the show with our friend. Oh, let me look and see what the name of these people were. Emret, who I love. And he had somebody on named Carrie K, Carrie with the K, and about the false matrix collapse. And she was talking about being in between the timelines, and that there's 2 timelines that are occurring right now. And we're kind of drifting over to the new one. And if you're here, I think you're already there, probably in and out of it. But as we align with that new timeline, it can be a lot on your physical form. And I think that's part of what happened. I was just, I needed to ground. I needed to blah, 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 blah. I needed to blah, 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 blah. That's the nemesis hyper person talking. White Dragon, we talked about lots last night at Allie's place, mostly about Arcturians. Oh, I love that. So I love that. I won't say anything about Gail's book more, but yeah, she does mention the Arcturians in there quite a bit. So lots of Arcturians coming in, man. Lots and lots. It's going to be a big, big day. Big, big day. Let's see. Blessings, Fatima. Blessings, Millie. Okay. Same here, Terry. She's working on the second book and hopefully Diana Oil Painter will have more illustrations. I think she started book number 4. She has like quite a few. Maybe I'm not supposed to say that. Whoops, you didn't hear it here. Yeah, I think there's some stuff going on. Hi, Tomas. How are you this morning? I'm so sorry I bugged out on everybody this week. I was going to have Tom on the channel, and we're still going to do that. So I will get together with you. Maybe not today, but Monday for sure about rescheduling. This weekend, I've got, what do I have? Oh, Dr. Gail. So we have that interview this weekend and meditation at the, what's it called? The yoga patch. And I talked to them, and we are now going to do a silent meditation on Sundays, every Sunday, and it's going to be open to the public. And I'm not going to lead every single one of them. Everybody's going to take turns doing it. And it'll just be like a half-hour thing that's open to the public and a community thing, which I think is something that a lot of communities, I hope, will start doing, because I feel like we need it. We're going to need it. We've always needed it, but it's going to be particularly healing coming up. So, yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be a big, big weekend. Oh, and Kevin Lewis is going to be on too Sunday night. Deanne, lately, it's been helping to visualize the calming storm of storms and multiple peace circles surrounding each hate group with love. Yeah, they don't know what to do with love when you send love, do they? It's like, well, wait a minute, it's a reset. Just like an earthquake is a reset, right? A physical reset, or a health issue is a reset. And I needed a reset. So it was good for me to have this thing happen last week or this past week. But it, hate feeds hate, doesn't it? And not that we would hate something, but we might hate someone's actions. And that might be too strong a word, but sending love, and especially when we send love through the back of the high heart chakra, pink love, people feel it. They don't have to accept it, but they certainly do feel it. So yeah, right, Annie? Yeah, I think she's going to love it when she gets there. I think she's going to rule that place. Yeah, I'm going to do some more channeling. And the other thing is, I was thinking this morning, maybe we want to do a channeling class, because all of you are channels. And we don't give ourselves that, right? We're like, oh, I couldn't do that, or I don't want everybody to see what I look like when I do that, or anyway, flying our freak flag. But also, if you're journaling, you're channeling. If you're painting, you're channeling. If you're doing mathematics or anything with science, it's often, very, very often channeled. So, oh, good. Diana and Gail are so unusual. What would Earth be like without them at this time? We are so rich with living jewels like these. Liza, I love that, honey. Well, with all of you, we're rich in this earth, with all of you here. And it's a pleasure. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with everybody. So, as Callie Healer would say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that she says that all the time. It's my favorite thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you so much. It's beautiful. Brenda T, good morning, sunshine. How are you doing? You got your dandelion ghost up there. We used to call those ghostas, the dandelion seeds, when they got like that. Oh my God, Paul, you already have Halloween going on tonight in Pennsylvania at Dorney Park. Hayride time to be a kid. Wow, can't wait. The kids are going to wow. Are you going to dress up, Paul? What are you going to be? Should be interesting. Last year I was a Palladian. Nobody got it, but I had a blue wig. I was going to send that wig to Scott, Send Psychic Scott, but I didn't. I've still got it. He's going to be on next week too, Send Psychic Scott. So it'd be nice to see him. Let's see what else is cooking here. Okay, yeah, let's reach out. You're going to plan on doing something? I am too. Yeah, let's do it. I know I've said that before, but let's get her done. Forest Dreams, good morning. How are you, sunshine? Good to see you. Such a beautiful name, Forest Dreams. Yeah. Teresa Ford. Vinegar kills bacteria on produce, so I keep a spray bottle at my sink and spray everything, then rinse. Totally food safe. Okay. I'm going to do what she does. It's the best thing about having lots of friends that are really smart and do these things. Like I don't, you know, I don't have the brain power, the bandwidth. It doesn't interest my brain to study all these things sometimes, like what's the best microwave, not that we even use it anymore, but or what's the best grill to buy or something like that. And so I find people like Teresa and do what they do. So it's the best, man. Have smart friends. It's like, yep, okay, I can do that. Yeah, right? Right, Denise? You can really feel the light codes and the frequency. Yeah, and that that blue violet ray that's coming in is would you say that's Octurian, Paul? White Dragon? I do feel like it's a combination of Saint Germain and I was hearing somebody talk about Saint Germain. And I can't remember, there was a French guy that they talked about that he was probably. And then they thought even that after, oh, I know who it was. It was Next Level Soul, Alex, and the guy with the mustache. Oh, golly gee. He doesn't, Robert Grant. And anyway, they were talking about Saint Germain and how they do feel like it was this Frenchman. And then he had probably found a way to regenerate his cells, which is really used to be more common for people to live 1,000 years or something. And so when he was not aging as other people were aging, he would move, and they felt like he was also, who is that guy that wrote those plays? Shakespeare. They thought he was Shakespeare. So I think that's pretty interesting. And they were going through some other people. They also feel like Yeshua was like that. Yeshua and the Marys, that they were able to do that, and that he traveled after Easter Sunday, right, when he rose again. Then he traveled to India and the Himalayas and did all sorts of things in Europe, really moved around a lot, which would have been really interesting at that time. Okay. Lillian said to me this morning, "You're just like a kid." That's the perfect way to be, right, Paul? Just like a kid. Ay, vey. Oh, honey. Rena has Crohn's and pregnant. Oh, yeah, nausea. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. We have, yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, pregnancy for me, especially when I had my daughter, I was very, very sick. So that's no fun. And then having Crohn's on top of it. I'm so sorry, Jen. And it's her wedding shower, I'm guessing. Or not wedding shower, I'm sorry, baby shower coming up. Interesting. Yeah. Everybody loves their vinegar. I need to get some more spray bottles. I've got some with vinegar, but right? BC is so soft and loving and wise. She really is. Um, she works a lot with Saint Germain. Saint Germain is one of her guides. Saint Germain came to her and visually, um, and and she didn't even know who they were, and then was able to tell somebody, the people that she was studying with. Somebody please explain to me how it's Friday already, right? Oh yeah, we can try to get Reverend Rick on again. I'll email him. Yeah, he's a good one. He's really fun, isn't he, Liza? I like him a lot. He's very, very interesting. Judith, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. So, let's see what else is going on here. Dun 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 dun. Katie K is great. Ooh, who's Katie K? Oh, that's the woman. Or was it Carrie K? I think it's Carrie K, Brenda. Oh, maybe that's probably a spell check. That he was on with, and that I was listening to. I think she's British. She might be from India, but sometimes those accents are pretty close. He meant emesis, not nemesis. I kind of like the nemesis. I kind of figured Jen, but I really like the nemesis. My nemesis. Ooh. twirling your twirling your mustache like Robert Grant. Teresa Ford, double Dutch timelines. It's totally double Dutch timelines. Oh, Sally, good morning. Just remembered my dream of these massive javelinas sleeping in my house. Well, I hope they're eating the crickets, Sal. I love that. What is your new picture of, Sal? Is that one of the baby javelina? I can't really tell. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant, Annie. Yeah. Discernment is key right now. Where we out our intention, for example. Right? I agree. I agree 100%, honey. Yeah. Discernment is a lot. And it's interesting because I feel like no matter what anybody tells you, any teacher, you're going to know in your heart what part of it works for you. And I think that's our greatest gifts is that we can discern what somebody says and pick the right part of it to go with your puzzle, your coding, your alignment, and then adapt it where you feel it works. So yeah, discernment, man, that's a big one. Really, really big one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about the meditations. Everywhere I look, Arcturians are there. I have one hiding under my bed. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Annie. Please do not be sorry. You are walking your walk when you practice self-care. It's vital right now. I thought about that after you said that to me. Please stay home, Annie. And I felt like that was exactly that. That was self-care. And I thought, oh, I could do it yesterday, but I was still a little out of it. So this is better now. I am going for physical therapy today, though, and oh, Deanne, requesting prayers for a family member, Elvis, and family name and family, please. He's near the end of his earth life. We buried his brother 2 months ago. Family needs grief and healing and family peace. Oh my goodness. Is there somebody else that went to Deanne in the group? Because I can see 3 of them there. So, Yeah. Grief is something, isn't it? It's a really sacred thing. See you later, Annie. Annie's coming right back. Um, yeah, right? Right, Victor? Yeah. Yeah, Paul being on is amazing. Um, Patricia, good morning, Terry and Tribe. There is a blue hue under your bed, White Dragon. That's what I've seen around the Octurians. They assisted at Athena Medbed. Yeah, they're really around a lot, and they might be part of that blue purple ray that's coming in too. Feels right, doesn't it? Feels right to me. You guys let me know what you feel about it. Um, yeah, so very grateful for everybody here, Deanne. Oh, Brenda T grew up on a rural area with farmers and 4-H groups and church groups. Had hay rides at harvest time. It was the most fun ever. Oh, that's beautiful. We had hay rides that we do, and they were really fun. There she is, Diana Oil Painter, talking about you. Seeing you tomorrow, and we're going to do a new time tomorrow. We're going to do 11:44. So 11:44 Central. It'll be 12:44 Eastern for that show with Dr. Gal tomorrow. The most are Palladians because they can pass as humans. Octurians are here, but not in great numbers. But we all hear about the Greys. Wonder why, right? Yeah. Yeah, lots of Palladians. That's a lot of that blue light coming in too. I wonder if they're part of the Hopi prophecy. Yeah, you remember telling your daughters to hang with the smart kids. Oh, honey, and hyperemesis. Oh, severe I didn't know that's what that meant. Emesis, severe vomiting. I'm so sorry, Jen. Yeah, the only thing I could eat and keep down when I was pregnant with my daughter, and I did not have any of that stuff, was peanut butter on Wonder Bread. And it had to be either Wonder Bread or there's another Italian bread maker that's here in KC that makes excellent. I can't remember the name of it right now, but really good white bread. And it was just like that. That was it, man. Not very healthy, but it made it. It was okay. Oh, I didn't know that Costco had that. Um, Comes in a 2-pack every time you run dishwasher. I'll do that. Yeah. Oh, White Dragon. Terry St. Germain is a celebrity in the ships. He teaches by location there. He is mostly working with Inner Earth now. Yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah, Inner Earth is huge. There is so much going on down there. Maybe we'll go into Inner Earth today. Robert Edward Grant, which was great. I did a show with Danny yesterday, and Grant was verifying much of what I said, channeled through Merlin. Yeah, and he was Merlin too, right? Saint Germain. And I know, Diana, that you are so big into Merlin, like you really work with him many, many levels. So, right, Annie Bear? Yeah, she is a spiritual professor, isn't she, Diana? Oil painter. Look forward to you making more solo videos. Yeah. Yeah. Diana knows it. Like she was, I'll just say this because I don't think I'll embarrass her, but we were talking in a text and she was, having a long day already. And then she was going to study for a show. And I'm like, I'm just going to tell you what my daughter told me, what Inga told me. I'm like, you don't need to study. You have it all inside you. It's just going to come out. You already know this. This is something you know. Sometimes we muddy the waters, don't we? By really diving into what other people have said about things when we know in our heart space, in our high heart space, what it truly is. So, anyway, okay. Right, Brenda? So blown away by Robert Edward Grant on Next Level Soul. Yeah, holy cow. Yeah, his intelligence is amazing. He's one of those scary smart people that you just, your mouth hangs up and you're like, oh, hello. Um, Barbara, I love to go to the sugar shacks in the fall when I lived in Massachusetts. Yum, maple syrup. I put maple syrup in my coffee now, Barbara, and it's quite good. I quit doing the cacao. Yeah. Diana, I just got a vision of you dancing and singing in a field of wildflowers, the sun rays following you around, and sprinkles of loving raindrops cascading down your cheeks. Oh, Jen, that's so beautiful. Oh, Judith, you used vinegar on the cracks in the sidewalk for the weeds. That's a good idea. I used them to try to get rid of some invasive plants, and I would cut them, the plant, and then I'd pour white vinegar inside the things. It slowed them down. It wasn't the best. Okay, I'm going to Home Depot and getting some of those. Yeah, I'm going to go get some. Lauren, I have wondered if the combination of the violet and blue is part of bringing heaven to earth. Grandmother BC taught us about the higher realm blending with galactic forces to assist us. Yeah, they definitely want us to procure our elevation, and it's like it's something that's already inside us. We just have to discover it again, right? We were born with it, but it was taught out of us through the 3D world, and constructs of society and whatnot. Oh, yes, he is awesome. His math calculations are phenomenal. I could listen to him for hours. Well, that's a show I would pay to see, Diana. A lot. Robert Edward Grant and Diana Oil Painter. That would be the perfect show. That would be so good, honey. I love this. Yeah. Oh, you use boiling water with eucalyptus to kill off a wasp nest in a tree. Wow, Judith. Yeah. Okay. Jules learning to listen. Good morning, sunshine. Blessings for everyone. The Sky Traveler and the family and friends sitting with this crossover. Yeah. 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 Hubba. You gotta watch him. Are you talking about Robert Edward Grant? Not too shabby, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Like many things, the blue light was absorbed. Yeah. But now that's being resolved. Yeah. Oh, okay. The vision goes on with Jen. Diana had a broomstick skirt and a peasant shirt with a flower wreath halo on her head. So shiny and free. That is so beautiful. Linda Kennedy, good morning, sunshine. How are you doing? I knew you had that skirt in your closet. When she said that, I was like, I know she's got that. Nothing like Dishquiki, white bread with peanut butter and smashed down. Oh, that sounds good too. Yeah. Did you guys know people that would, this was the thing. This is really me showing my age. People would take a little piece of white bread and roll it in their hands and turn it into a little ball of dough and then fry it in butter. My husband used to do that when he was a kid, and they'd talk about it. I was like, oh, I guess you had to be there on that one. Oh, no, you didn't. Made cheese biscuits with garlic butter and chili yesterday. Lord have mercy. Julie, that sounds delicious. Yeah, that sounds amazing. That was the one thing, maybe it was yesterday or the day before. I hadn't been able to eat much, but, I made chicken and orzo soup, and that was really good. And I I boiled it with a lot of bones in it to, make sure that it, gave me some good broth, bone broth. Anyway, but that's what I was craving is a sausage biscuit with an egg on it and strawberry jam or grape jam. Jen Bushman is from Sirius B. Courtney is giving messages about the Syrians being here with us now also. Sirius B is where the blue light searches have been coming from since 2019. Right, Lauren? Yeah. Nancy Rebecca. I'll have to go look at Jen Bushman. I really like her. But there's what is it? Oh, I was thinking about Susan too, Susan Lynn, because I think Susan Lynn works with that too. Nancy Rebecca went and her guides came in and told her, she said in 2017 about the blue light coming in, and they had her go to China, to the Great Wall of China to work with it, which I was like, whoa, that is so cool. Has anybody watched Walking with the Tall Grays on YouTube? I think he's the real thing. Some of my family members are telling me he has schizophrenia. I think a lot of people get diagnosed with something like schizophrenia when they're walked too close to the light. You know, it's hard sometimes for people, and it's hard for their brains, and it's hard for the people around them because they might be saying things. And if you were psychic back in the day, they would diagnose you as something like that. So Walking with the Tall Grays, is that the name of the channel, Brenda? Oh, we better get going here. We have to meditate, you guys. I've got a doctor's appointment this morning. Oh, yes, those tall whites are working with the government. Yeah, the government knows all about this stuff. They know all about inner earth. They're there all the time. So they are on it. They're on it. Okay. So I just want to mention, swimming dragon qigong is transformative. Oh my gosh, will you email me that, Liza? Okay. So James Hall is the real thing. He does not. It's his name, James Hall. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. So, guys that are here, this might embarrass you a little bit, but I just want to say that I'm going to see somebody. I'm seeing a therapist about my pelvic floor because I'm of a certain age, and and it's time. I need it. So anyway, so I'm working with that, and I just want to say that after I had my first appointment last week with Larissa, my physical therapist, it was really nice. And she used a lot of mindful words like intuitively, you might know this and you might know that, and about how to, if you felt an urge to start thinking about different things and planning different ways, like, but first I have to put my book down, and then I have to close something up, and then I have to turn on a light, and then I have to do this, and then I have to do that. And I said, you mean creating new neural pathways? And she's like, yeah. And she said, intuitively, we know this. And I was like, oh, okay. So really interesting. But we got to talking about it. And at the end, I was asking her, people, it feels like people that are in the fight or flight in the frozen section, especially women, right? That they are having more problems with their pelvic floor. And she said 100%. We get caught in that freeze state. And that's definitely something that happens. So I just want you to be aware that there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously we know that, but make sure that you're doing something about it. And after you've been through a lot of grief or a lot of trauma, and a lot of us have, and no pain there, just be aware that you might need to do some pelvic floor exercises. Always good for you. So anyway, that's my that's my thing of the day. So yeah, Terry's Health, entertainment only channel, but it's a very very common thing, that this would be part of it. So okay, so take 3 deep breaths at your own pace, breathing in through the nostrils, exhaling through the mouth. Give it a big push, and then take 2 more. Starting to listening to 5 things in your room. Might be your air conditioner or the birds outside. You might hear waves coming in. Imagine them, the ocean. You might hear your stomach growling. It's breakfast time. Now, listen to somebody say, I love you. Somebody from your past, and particularly somebody from the other side, a mom, a dad, a grandparent. Now touch. Feel that person from the other side, a loved one. Give you a hug. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it on your shoulders, in the small of your back, or in your heart? Touch. Now feel your body where it sits today, or stands, or lays down. What it feels like to be on the earth. Feel the touch of your feet on the sand if you're walking on the beach, the massage, the gentleness, and feel the soft waters of the ocean. What it feels like to float. No gravitation, no gravity. Just acknowledging, surrendering. Now sight. With your eyes, look around your room. You might see a light. Just stare at it for a minute and stare beyond it. Now seeing that loved one from the other side, that special person. See their smile. Watch them, their mouths, their eyes, as they say, I love you. And breathe that in, that love, and let go. Let that love spread throughout your body, receiving love. Now feel 333 ascended masters, angels, coming into your room. What do they feel like? Their energy, their power. Feel your ancestors and hear them. You might even see them as they come in. What color of light do they bring in? Are they orbs? Are they feathers? Now taste. Take the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, the soft part of the tissue if you can. Press lightly and let it go. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just imagine doing it. Your body doesn't know the difference. This is a mudra for fasting, but also for opening your chakras, your higher chakras, particularly your crown and your pineal gland. Now remembering who you are, subtle senses. Remembering the messages from Spirit when you came in and you were a little child, surrounding you with love. Remembering that we're never alone. We always walk with our 333 trillion. Remembering your crystalline energy, your light body. like a hologram around your body of light. And while you're here, work with that energy of your crystalline body. Change the color of it. And we'll all see a different color, and that's okay. So you might imagine changing it from white to blue, or blue to violet. Any color that's right for you, maybe gold. Now see the crystalline energy light bodies of 333 trillion beings. The light they emit, like the most powerful spotlight in the world, crystalline energy. And while you're here, we'll just go deep really fast. See the crystalline energy light body of Gaia, the divine feminine. This one who has seeded many planets around the universe. Then connect with the divine masculine, the light body around the divine masculine. And as we have the divine feminine, the divine masculine energies merging, creating a new you, a new light that we can walk into. And take a minute here in this space. Ask yourself your soul questions. Who am I? When you stand in your light body, who are you? You might say, I am the universe, Aham Brahmasi. You might say, I'm Sally, or Annie, or Paul. Then ask yourself, why are you here? And what is your dharma in this lifetime? Is it just to shine your light with the 333 trillion? Ask yourself what you're grateful for. And as you go into grace, as she steps in, as they step in, feel the difference in the light. They'll illuminate the entire earth, inner earth, and the galactic heavens. And abide here for a minute. Now today we'll say healing while we're here. For Auntie Dee's cat, Raphael. For Victoria's mom, Shannon. For Cardamancy, Angela. For Sue Chaffee's cats. For Teresa Ford. For Judith. For our Diana. For Denise. For Barbie B. For Forest Dreams and Chelsea. For Bright Shiny Ray. For Sonia. For Amy. For Rushi. For Stacy. Healing. For Ralph. For Jen B. Her leg pain. And baby shower. Also for Rena. Sending peace to Rena and softness. For Judith and her husband Raphael. For Tamitha, her dog Lily. For Elvis, Deanne's friend, anybody suffering with grief, the entire families. Now, for Lisa's colon and calming balance of her nervous system. For Deb, Purple Elephant, and for Debbie Freebird and family. Prayers for Donna. All right. Now seeing the energy around that, the crystalline energy, the blue and purple ray come in, transforming energy. And see the most beneficial outcome for all concerned. Now coming back, starting to hear your room, starting to see the lights in your room, starting to smell your room wherever you are, smelling the earth, starting to feel your body where it sits today. Bringing your hands to your heart space and repeating silently, loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic body, quick, alert mind, lightness of being. Breathing in. Then as you exhale, completely back in your body. Okay, everybody, beautiful people. You guys have a great day. I'm going to go do some pelvic floor workouts. So pretty exciting stuff. Yeah, blessings for everybody grieving. Right, Julie? Well, I hope to see everybody if you got time today, 12 Central with Kelly Healer. So lots of love. Please like and subscribe, and also like and subscribe to all the beautiful readers that are here. So we'll see y'all later. Namaste. My light sees your light.